Stories of the violence against Christians in some African countries like Sudan or Kenya have touched members of the Synod in Rome. In Sudan, 6 Christians were crucified, and tens more were kidnapped by a terrorist militia last September. In Kenya, 1,000 people died as a result of clashes between tribes during elections last year. Hundreds of homes were burned, and close to 350,000 people were forced to leave their belongings behind.
Why should people be motivated to do violence? I mean, the people who are elected should be freely elected, not through fear. And people who are elected should be, their interest should be for the whole country. It should not be just for the one tribe or one ethnic group, because we have to coexist and live together as people.
Cardinals and bishops in the African Synod called on the Church so that Christians don't fall to the temptation of hate, but rather fight for reconciliation and peace.
There are countries where there are still where there is still conflict, so there is need for reconciliation. In some countries, there is no conflict, no open conflict, but there is no justice. And therefore, everywhere in Africa, we have need to build peace and consolidate it.
During the meeting, some bishops denounced those Christians that have been involved in the conflicts. In some countries, almost half of the politicians are Christian, and it's the governments themselves that sometimes provoke conflicts between tribes. The Synod has also asked the African culture to recognize the value of women. They've also asked for more help to be given to mothers, because in the last years the number of underground abortions has increased. The bishops blame Western influence for this increase because African culture has always been based on family values.